Hello and welcome to Radio Faces, brought to you by HCCTV. I'm Indy Kalu of Sports Radio 610, and he is John the General McClain, Hall of Fame sports writer for the Chronicle. You could also catch him on Sports Radio 610. And when you're in front of your computer, don't forget to go to chron.com to check out his amazing articles. And before you start, do you have a bust in Canton, Ohio?
No, I'm just on a plaque.
Nice. Can you take me there and show me so I can take a picture
I
in
go
front of the
every year.
plaque?
You can come with me anytime. We're here at our HCC Main Street studios. We think we've got a really big shoe for you this week. As you know, Indy Kalu played 12 years. He's in the playoffs 6 years. Indy, this is that time of year. I know you're devastated about Philadelphia, but Texans are not. Texans got a lot of business going on. They brought back Gary Kubiak. They've hired Wade Phillips. A lot of them want to go spend a lot of money on a corner like Nabi Asamoah, Champ Bailey. Do you think Bob McNair will do that?
I definitely think he'll do it. The question is, do those guys want to come to Houston? When you look at this team and you saw what happened in the defensive backfield, it was atrocious this year. I think Bob McNair knows that the fans want to see a big-name corner. The coaches want to see a big-name corner to help that defense. I do believe he'll give them the green light to go after him. But we're talking about 2 names and 32 teams out there. The Texans aren't the only teams that are going to want these guys, so they're going to have to open up that checkbook, show them around town, let them know what a great opportunity this is for them.
Depends on who re-signs with his team. Eventually, they'll use the franchise tag after the lockout is over. There are other corners, Carlos Rogers of Washington, Stanford Routt from Oakland. So they need a corner who can run and cover. I would draft in the corner who can run and cover, have a veteran and a rookie, move Glover Quinn to free safety. You've changed 3 of your 4 starting positions. What would you think about that?
And I think you're correct. When you talk about all those veterans that you just named, you go after all of them because the percentages are you're not going to get the one that you want. So you go after any cornerback that's going to be an upgrade. And when you talk about Glover Quinn, he has the smarts. And what I like about him, he's physical. Anytime you move a cornerback to a safety, you always wonder if they could hit, if they can make the open field tackles. Glover Quinn showed as a rookie that he's a big hit guy. He likes to tackle. And I think mentally he could make that change. And that would be a huge upgrade at the safety position because he'll be able to cover. He'll free up a Bernard Pollard to play more of that linebacker type to just fill the gaps and hit. If you could get a good cover-free safety, I think he has the ability to do that. But they definitely have to bring in a veteran big-name cornerback and maybe spend a 3rd or 4th round pick on a corner because they have other holes to fill with the first 2 picks.
They better do like the Bears did last year. Same situation. They put Coach Lovie Smith and General Manager Jerry Angelo on notice. So they asked him, what do you need? We need another pass rusher, a pass rusher who can play the run. They spent $80 million on Julius Peppers. At the time, I thought it was a mistake. It worked. Peppers was their best defensive lineman. Bears have a 1st-round bye. Lovey's probably going to get an extension. That's the kind of attitude the Texans need to take in the offseason. Unfortunately, it's all probably going to be a moot point because of the lockout. Do you see any way that this lockout is going to be avoided where it does not affect the offseason?
You know what? I hope it is, and I just don't know where it's going. I'm reading articles from Robert Kraft, the great owner of the New England Patriots, saying he thinks they'll get done and there won't be a lockout. Then the next day I'm reading an article from another owner saying that it looks like it's going to be a lockout until September. So I just don't know. But I think the owners and players have to realize that they can't have a lockout. It's not going to be good for anybody. They need to be playing ball when September comes around.